Hello everybody out there in YouTube land, my name is Dan Chaos, and welcome to Red Dead Online.
Marshal, this ain't how we do things here. But I'll oblige him this once. Alright, let's see what we got.
I like it. They give me silhouettes so I can better determine whom I'm playing. Well, for the sake of adventure, I choose her.
Well, let's get you in there then.
Cool. Hello, ma'am.
I'm gonna need your details.
Height 6 foot something. Wait, none of your business. Everybody say hello to Diana, my femme fatale simulacra. We're ready for the frontier.
You need your portrait took. Bring your hands up onto your chest.
Why? Make sure I'm not holding a weapon?
Here we go.
That's cool. Processing mugshot. Some months later. What happened? Why are we here? Sisika Penitentiary, female wing. Sisika. Okay, I'm not gonna bring the story into this at all, so don't worry about that. I was about to, but I'm not. Okay?
Jackson! Officer Jackson, move those prisoners! Officer Benton! Kitchens and staff! Officer Townsend, those rocks ain't gonna break themselves. What are you standing there for? Get moving! What are you looking at? Go on, get moving!
What you looking at, huh?
You with the hammer, and you'll do. We need to perform a work detail out near Tumbleweed. Come on, get in. Open the gate. Come on, Milliken. Yeah!
This is so cool. If you haven't seen my playthrough of Red Dead Redemption 2, by all means, go watch it, because this is a completely different animal. This is Red Dead Online. Woo! Didn't get a chance to play as a woman in the other one, so I thought I'd change things up.
Old Jameson is a wretched, sour old bastard, and no mistake. You lot stay calm in there.
You weren't saying nothing.
Well, you are now. Shut up.
Touché.
You know, my wife has acquired ideas significantly above her station. She's been reading too many goddamn books. Personally, I'm against education. Of women, I mean. And men, I guess. Unnecessary. Doesn't add much to the world. Education.
We don't need no education, but I feel like you might. Oh no,
Good day,
what has
gentlemen.
happened?
Oh. Don't do anything stupid. Nobody gets shot. Act like fools, and the pair of you will be dead within a minute. Now, what are your names?
Jenkins and Milliken.
Well, Mr. Jenkins and Mr. Milliken, throw your guns to the ground and get on down here. That's it. Very glad to meet you. It's not worth being rash. You boys get paid a salary. You get that salary whether these people escape or not. Your wives presumably want you alive. Let them out. Now, please.
Okay.
You all run away. Aside from you. Try to stay out of trouble. This is a stroke of good fortune for all of you. Use it. Now, Mr. Jenkins and Mr. Milliken, be so kind as to quickly run away before somebody gets shot entirely unnecessarily. Go on, don't look back. Mr. Wendt, I believe it was $50 we agreed on.
It was.
Here's 50 each.
Each?
Yes. Now get out of here, both of you. My employer and I appreciate your professionalism.
All we did was stand there and look tough.
And you did it fantastically well. Good day, gentlemen. Now, ma'am, how about you pick up these guns and we move out? My mistress is waiting for us.
This is so cool.
Come along. And you better get on this horse.
Okay. I am looking forward to this. No story.
It's not much of an animal, but they haven't got far to ride.
That's complicated.
Being out of those leg irons. Get on the horse when
That
you're
I know
ready.
of.
Ready?
Yes.
Wonderful.
I'm ready to just explore and be a bandit.
You'll
No
forgive the
ties.
secrecy. My employer particularly values discretion. My name is Mr. Horley, by the way. 6 months at Sisika Penitentiary, awaiting a hanging for a murder you did not commit. Must have felt a whole lot longer, my friend. You still seem strong, though. I mean, doesn't look like breaking all those rocks has left you entirely broken, in body or in spirit. I hope I am right about that. Rounding you folks up, and those sham trials, they were a disgrace. Made a mockery of the rule of law. Still can't quite believe they got away with it. There's others convicted when you were. Came out breathing fire. Maybe you're like that too. Guess we'll see.
I like this. I'm a silent protagonist, don't you know? Get out of my way! My horse is stupid!
This way. She's anxious to meet you. Madam, we're back.
Hello. Jessica Leclerc, how do you do? What did you tell her?
Nothing, as we discussed.
Thank you, Horley. I do hope we haven't inconvenienced you dreadfully. But seeing as you were due to be hanged in a week, I'm sure you don't object too strongly. I know you're innocent. Well, not perhaps exactly innocent, but not guilty of what you were accused. I know you and those who were with you that died were little more than patsies, and that you were set up by one of 3 men or a woman, possibly by all of them. I can't be sure, but that is all I know so far.
And one of these people also made Mrs. Leclerc a widow.
And I will avenge my husband's death, so help me God. But I will not avenge it upon them who did not cause it, or caused it unwittingly. Anyway, I'm sure this is all a touch confusing and melodramatic. Where are my manners? Horley, please show our guests to their tent and give them some fresh clothes to put on.
Very good, madam.
Then serve us both a little refreshment.
Certainly, madam. This way. You'll find a change of clothes in there, alongside a few other items you might need, a lasso, a knife, and a lantern, I believe.
Ooh, the gunslinger necessities. That is very pink. Can I at least get a hat? I'm too big for my britches, and this says, would you like a paper, mister? I'm gonna go for the paper, mister, for now. What are you mumbling? What? Is your mouth moving when my mouth moves? Oh my glob. Stop it, you're freaking me out. Okay. Note to self, I need to put myself in a private party so that I'm not talking to strangers. To complete the 1920s paperboy ensemble with a leather jacket. You'll notice she's no longer moving her mouth because I took care of that situation promptly. Until as such time as I actually get friends in on this, if that at all occurs. Just gonna stick with the random assortment that I am given until there at such times possibility to gather other clothing forthwith. Yeah, that's a paper speak for you. Okay, the gloves check. There's a lot more stuff here than I at first assumed, and there's gonna be a lot more. I'm just so excited to play this because I was. Albeit a great story, the main story bogged me down a little bit. This, I feel like we're back on the open plains. We're able to do some things, get into some trouble without necessarily story-related repercussions. So, let's get with it.
That looks more comfortable. Horley,
Here, madam.
your very good health. I suppose it beats dying,
Mrs. Leclerc's husband was murdered by one of his business partners.
And I intend to find out which one. Or rather, I intend for you to find out. And kill them. You're the only person I could possibly trust to do whatever it takes. Because you and your accomplices, you're the only other victims of their lies still alive. You see, you walked into the town at approximately the same time my husband was shot in the back, but by another gun, firing different bullets to those you possessed when you were arrested. These bullets, this was their mistake. You were rounded up and sentenced to death, all because you came to town and didn't talk too much and seemed like you were nasty. Anyway, here they are, the people who run Blackwater. Mr. Jeremiah Shaw, banker, real estate speculator, and crook. Mr. Amos Lansing, ranch owner, speculator, and crook. Mrs. Grace Lansing, his wife, society patroness, lover of the arts, crook, and my former best friend. Teddy Brown, her disgraced brother, outlaw, wanted man, and still in contact with them. All I ask of you is your help in finding out quite what happened.
Mrs. Leclerc would like to help you get back on your feet. Get back to work.
Whatever your work may be, I don't judge. You want to rob? Rob. You want to save innocent folk? Do that as well. But you need me just as much as I need you. I think we all understand each other.
I hope we do.
Yeah.
Good. I look forward to rewarding you for killing those who made me a widow. My husband was a true believer in this country and in the West. He was killed for greed. Foul greed when there's quite enough for everybody. I don't care what your scruples are as to killing. I will take the full burden of that sin upon my shoulders. Goodbye, for now. Then Hawley, go introduce her to nice Mr. Cripps.
I think you'll like Cripps well enough. He's long past his prime, of course, but he hasn't gone entirely crazy just yet. And he will help you, better than most of his ilk. Cripps, get up.
Hello, partner. Harley.
This is your new boss.
Oh, pleased to meet you, partner. J.B. Cripps at your service.
We'll pay to get your camp established. Mrs. Leclerc is a generous benefactor.
And, where are we headed?
Let's find out here. I'm a strong silent type. Open the player menu. Then Chaos 1. Camp. Select camp location. I want a big camp. Nope, gonna have to start small. Color Springs. Kala. Okay, I don't want cholera. Bayou Niwa. Big Valley. I don't even know why I'm looking at these. It's just like, there's just one. Okay, we're going to Gap Tooth Ridge.
Oh, and madam, while Cripps is establishing your camp, perhaps you can go to the station and see the clerk, then head to see Clay Davies. He's a horse thief and not a terribly nice one. Then meet Cripps back at your camp.
See you shortly, boss.
Good luck.
This is fun. It's like I'm getting to build my own storybook story. Yeah, whistle for the horse. I know how that works. I like my girl. She's strong. She's a street rat. She has a scar on the left side of her face from a altercation that she's not comfortable getting into. But while she has a sideline business of selling newspapers, probably she was in the wrong place at the wrong time. Anything else I'll flesh out later. It's like writing your own 3D story. Beautifully orchestrated. Get out of here, pigs! Love it. Countryside. As I mentioned before, I have played the entire story of Red Dead Redemption 2 at this point, though I'll probably upload this way sooner than, well, that entire playthrough. So I'm not going to mention anything that happens in that, and I'm not going to bother to read all the tutorials that keep popping up because I know how it works. But this is a completely separate devil to the Red Dead Redemption universe. Maybe it's going on around the same time as the other game, I'm not sure. But it's late to 1800s, early 1900s, and the world is my oyster. But I don't like oysters. So we're gonna have to make do with that either way. Right now we're gonna go to Benedict Point train station. Probably finish the rest of the tutorial before we are opened up in a big, grand, sprawling online world, which may or may not choose to chew me up and spit me out. And if any of my other friends happen to actually have this game, I am going to create a great clan or gang or murder. No, that's crows. There will be murder. That too.
Hello. You must be a Horley's friend. He's one of us. He said you are also a discouraged creature. Now, I will be honest. I try not to talk too much to women. Well, let's leave that. Alden, that's me.
I know.
But Horley insisted you was okay. I'm very discouraged, you see. Anyway, it's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Sort of. I find your reticence charming. Real charming. I heard you might want to earn a little extra money. Well, some gentlemen have been robbing our stages, and they are not part of the club, if you catch my meaning. If you can make them go away, I'm sure they will have something of interest to you. They're up near Gat Tooth Ridge. See what you can do, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Here, by the way, a catalog. The latest issue just came into this armpit from a land more civilized. And if things work out, well, my colleagues and I move around these stations as needed. And all of us are very discouraged. We will all help you with pertinent information, even if you are a lady. Good afternoon, ma'am.
Besides being cute as a button, that's another reason why I wanted to play a female character. Just to see the perspective of the world around her in this time period. It's just, you know, one of those things that kind of makes the fantasy a little bit more fantastic. Okay, so they're up at the Gap Tooth place. That's where my camp is going to be set up, so that's quite a coinky-dink. So we are going to go a robbing, a pillaging, a trifling, and then set up our campsite. I like that. Oh, yeah, I know about the horse stuff. Can you tell me how I can name my horse? Because I do not want to call it Scrawny Nag. That sounds like a very poor pickings to the Native American naming scheme. Different provisions have different side effects. I get that. Like ginseng is good in my energy shot coffee. Okay, mountainside. You're forcing me to make a runaround. Hop.
Yep.
Come on. Seriously. Ain't no mountain high enough. Ain't no valley low. That's how it works. Okay, where there's smoke, there's fire. And where there's fire, there's quest. At least that's how I seem to perceive it. Yeah, gang hideouts. Take out the outlaws. Hey, boys! You wanna go for a soda? Share a straw? Or am I supposed to take them out a different way? Oh, sorry, I sneezed! I didn't mean to do that! I meant to do that. Woo! Hey! That's not nice! No manhandling little girls! Woo! I was aiming for your hat, sir, and I missed. Come here! Oh, that is a way of taking things down. It's like, what? Mine. Okay, all sorts of symbols that I'm unfamiliar with are popping up, so that's just elements of the online play.
Okay.
Oh.
You're real good, friend. Here. Take this. It's a map.
Ooh.
Just be kind.
Okay. Bye now. I don't like treasure maps, though. I can never figure them out. I guess that's the point. Yeah, I'm gonna try to be a good person. Have high honor. Don't know what the benefits are. At least in this side of the world. Huh? Oh. So you just gave me a legit map of the area? And now I could search this area for treasure. That is so much nicer than the freaking riddles of the Sphinx that I was given in the other game. Yeah, waypoints. That's nice. There's a waypoint this way. Yo, horse! Can I call you Mr. Ed? I'm sure there's probably a way to rename your horse. I had a lot of nice horses in the main game. Oh! Of course, it usually ended with me running face first into the side of a wall. A lot. You can't rely on your horses completely to be smart. Sometimes you have to do some of the brainy thinking yourself. As little or as a lot there may be in your brain pan. Okay, search the area for treasure. Ollie went a courting and he did right, Ollie went a courting and he did right, Ollie went a courting and he did right, found some treasure by my side, Gimme! Is this it? Yes. Eagle Eye is your special whatchamacallit that allows you to see things that you could not otherwise perceive in the universe. Now, can I have my dead eye? Oh, gold bars can be used to purchase or unlock certain items early. Once you own 100 gold nuggets, they become a bar, don't they? Shop items become unlocked as you progress. That's cool. I can see my progress in the pause menu. I will pause at another time. Cash can be used to purchase a range of products and services and stores throughout the world. Excellent. Now I'm just here in the field. What am I supposed to do next? You have discovered an ability card coupon. This can be redeemed to acquire your first ability card. What do I do with an ability card? Play chaotic? Pokemon? Let's see. Ability cards can be purchased and equipped to certain boosts. My wheel. Ability loadout. That's cool. That's neat. That's sweet. That's a tarot card. Select. There it is. Deadeye. That's so you can slow down time and shoot people. I was missing that when I was going after those gang members. Not too much. They weren't so difficult. Alright, your Deadeye bar will refill with each enemy you kill. Okay, that's slightly different. Meet Clay Davis. Or how about that horse? I want to capture me a horse so I can have 2 horses, of course. Okay, leave that alone. I'm moving on. Honor among horse thieves. Horse just go see Clay Davis, a horse thief, to learn the ins and outs of the horse wrestling trade. 1 to 4 players. Okay, matchmaker, make me a match. I feel like this game is going to be true to what the Old West was. Something to make for yourself. Which I may have missed a little bit in the other game that shall not be mentioned. Simply because I'm going to keep them distinctly separate. Even though there may be familiar faces which I may or may not enjoy running into in this version of the game. I guess it's just me. Also the story of my life.
I win again. Did Horley send you, Pop? I'm Clay Davies. This is my brother, Clive. He don't talk. Maybe you two will get along better. Maybe not. Listen, I heard you wanted to earn some money. So, there's a gang of ne'er-do-wells. They are a bunch of degenerates, not good people. They're out at Raskeller Fork with a bunch of horses they stole from me. Well, that's a lie, but they stole them off a fella I was gonna steal them off of. Maybe you could get them for me. You think you could do that for me, Pop? Looks like you're doing this on your own. Well, good. Meet me at the stable at Tumbleweed once you have the horse flesh, and I'll pay you good. Oh, and Pop, Horley wanted me to remind you, any decent work you can find, take it. But just try to stay out of trouble. Oh, and once you give me those horses, Well, after that, we'll talk again. Oh, I do so enjoy these conversations. I'm used to them on account of my brother. Let's go, Clive.
Nincompoops. You call me Pop one more time and I'll pop you across the head. Horse flesh. Okay. Speaking of, I'm gonna grab my horse flesh. Okay, Clary Davis has his eye on a stolen horse. Take it back off the horse thieves at Rascala Fork and bring them to Tumbleweed. Okay. Sounds simple enough. On my own again. I kinda wish I wasn't on my own again. Got nobody, ain't got a single friend. Guess I'm stuck on the road again. Stealth! I've only got 2 team lives, apparently. And I'm liable to waste them both on this. But if I'm careful, I could steal me a horse. I'm in the market after all. So you're nice. You're speedy. You're brawny. And you're Phil. Let's go, Phil. Whoop! They saw me! Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Dodge, Phil! Adios, muchachos! Woo! Ow! Pain! Ha ha ha! My hat! No! Oh well. I can sell newspapers and buy another hat some other time. Deliver the horse to stable. Now, if I go back 3 more times, can I get the rest of those horses?
Well, well, well. Horley was right about you. Dead right. Ain't that dandy? Get that horse hidden away, Clive, and ready to move out as soon as we can. All right. Here's the money you earned. Now listen, Horley came by and gave me a message. He said to go see your friend Cripps up at your camp. Now listen to me for a second. Any other decent horses you find, we'll buy them. Just as soon as we are set up, okay? Nice meeting you. You know what? Hold on, boy. I call him boy because I'm older. 30 minutes, he went black. Let's give our friend here back the horse. It's yours. A sign of faith and future business. If you want to buy any extras or sundries for the animal, head inside. They've got a lot available. See you soon. Come on, Clive.
He doesn't know what to think. Increase to rank 3. Thank you. Vehicles. Sweet. I want a motorbike. Cool. I got my horse back. And by horse, I mean hat. That's what I meant. Taxes, services. Services. Rename. Let's yeah, Phil. What do you feel like, Phil? Phil, I feel like you're good the way you are because I don't want to spend no more money on you. Absolutely no more money whatsoever. Okay. Well, we're good. Back it up. Ha! Got my horse. Got my girl. Got my camp coming up. This is looking mighty fine.
How do you get on with Clay Davies? Horrible little wretch, in my opinion. Pop this and pop that. I'd like to pop him, a slime bucket. Anyway, I've got everything set up. Well, what we have so far, place is pretty nice. I think you did a good job for you. I'll earn my keep. When you get too old to fight, what choice have you got? It's either work or beg, and I'd rather work. Oh, I saw Horley. Now, he wants you to come down and meet him in Blackwater when you get a chance. I think he might have some work for you. Oh, and while you're out on your travels, you may see some folk with employment opportunities. Good folk, bad folk, looking for a tough guy with a gun to help them. Up to you if you listen to them, I guess. You know, I used to like that kind of stuff. One time, I almost helped a clown steal an elephant. But that's a very silly story. Welcome home. Make yourself at home. It is your home.
Thank you, Cripps. I like him. He's a nice guy. He's like a father figure. General stores and tailors for supplying clothing. Gunsmiths will sell you upgrades for your weapons. Shiny. Find and accept free roam missions from various characters. Ha! or counter a rival player's mission for your own reward. Look at this. Enter a series and compete against others by using a series marker or through the player menu. Standoffs and gun downs. Form or join a posse with other players and improve your chance of success in Red Dead Online. Easier said than done, but I sure will try. Yeah, rank up, level 4. I can send invites and view nearby players and whatnot. I like this. The open world is mine. It's fresh. I've broken out of prison and I've broken into the open land, sea, and sky. This is gonna be great. But I think this is a good start in Red Dead Online. I am really, really excited for this. More so than I thought I was going to be. And I like it. Compared to like all the characters that you just saw in that little montage tutorial menu thing, whatever. It was adults, tough, grumble, beards and bosoms everywhere. But this completely different aspect. We have a young girl. She's 18. She's falsely accused for something. She's got this old man as a father figure. It is a great story that we're developing here. Most of it just in my head. But thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you want to see. And I will see all you dudes in the next one. Bye.